during this week that I am joining you here in Ilorin. In South Africa, there has been a meeting of the G20. The 20 strongest economies in the world were meeting there. But when you listen and when you watch, Africa was not represented properly. During the same time, in Luanda, Angola, there was yet another meeting of the European Union and the African Union. And when I listened to African leaders, I was disappointed. We are the only continent in the world that still goes to the slave master to ask the slave master, how can we be better in freedom? I am praying that this University of Ilorin, as it continues and as it looks to the next 50 years, will be a university where the minds of young Nigerians and the minds of young Africans will be decolonized. I look forward to that time. I look forward to the time when we are teaching engineering. We will be alive to the world, to the reality that science knows no boundaries. But we will also be alive to the world that science must respect the environment in which we talk about poultry farming in Nigeria, when we talk about sugarcane farming in Nigeria, when we talk about all these things, Africa will be ready and able to feed ourselves. Today, Africa cannot feed ourselves. You in Nigeria, even as you debate with Ghana, which jollof rice is better than the other, I suspect that you still import rice. I suspect that you still import tea. I suspect that you still import poultry. I suspect that you still import beef. This must stop. It must stop, and it will only stop when the universities such as the University of Ilorin begin to engage in agriculture that is going to unlock our potential. As I drove in, I saw what is happening here on the 15,000 hectares. I saw that they have jatropha farms. I saw that they have teak farms. I'm informed that they produce their own chicken. I'm informed that they produce their own honey. I'm informed that they can feed themselves. If this can be replicated to Nigeria and be replicated to the continent of Africa, then we will not be a continent that is famous, or is it infamous, for going around the world with a beggar's bowl, asking from other civilizations. I'm suggesting to us that we have a duty to do so. I am also hoping that this university, as it is celebrating her 50th anniversary, will be a university that is restoring our self-esteem. For too long, we in the continent of Africa have labored under some complex. For too long, we in the continent of Africa believe that that which is ours is not good enough. For too long, in the continent of Africa, we labor under the misguided belief that we have to be acknowledged by others. It gladdens my heart that at this University of Ilorin, you are beginning to teach the next generation that Ilorin can produce university graduates that are as good as anywhere in the world. It gladdens my heart that when the Vice Chancellor was reading his speech, he did not say that he wanted to be the Oxford of Nigeria, that he did not want to be the Harvard of Nigeria. We'll make sure that cultural studies are also given their pride of place. Today, in many African universities, you see institutes from China, institutes from the United Kingdom, institutes from other civilizations. I look forward to the day when we will have African institutes teaching African languages. How is it that as I'm talking to you today, Igbo language is taught at the University of Harvard, Yoruba is taught at the University of Harvard, Hausa is taught at the University of Harvard. Tell me, are you teaching Yoruba here? Tell me, are you teaching it well? Tell me, are you teaching Igbo here? Are you teaching it well? Tell me, are you teaching Hausa here? Are you teaching it well? Tell me, are you teaching Fulfude here? Are you teaching Kiswahili here? Begin now. This is the time. Are you teaching Amharic here? No, you must. In other words, I look forward to a 50 years when there'll be a cultural revival so that African culture...
Africa,